It's day 13 at the Australian Open, and the men's tournament hits its peak at Rod Laver Arena. Carlos Alcaraz squares off against Alexander Zverev in a massive semi-final showdown, while Novak Djokovic faces his toughest challenge yet against defending champion Jannik Sinner. With Aryna Sabalenka and Elena Rybakina awaiting their Saturday showdown, the pressure shifts to the men to deliver equal drama. 4 Titans remain, but only 2 can battle for the title on Sunday. These stakes are immense. Time to decide our finalists. We step into the first men's semi-final, where 2 title paths collide in Melbourne. On one side of the net stands 28-year-old world number 3, Alexander Zverev, stepping onto the hard court for a massive semi-final clash, still chasing his first Grand Slam crown. Across from him is the world number 1, 22-year-old Carlos Alcaraz, taking position with the chance to break the deadlock in their rivalry, which currently stands at 6 wins apiece. Before we get into the match, let's first take a look back at their road to the semi-finals. Carlos Alcaraz's Australian Open campaign started with early authority in the first round against Adam Walton, where he commanded the baseline and took control early to close out the match. In the second round, he continued his rhythm against Yannick Sinner, winning in straight sets with strong depth off both wings.
Better throughout the tournament as well.
The third round brought Corentin Moutet, and Alcaraz again dictated longer points, forcing errors and closing efficiently. In the fourth round, he faced Tommy Paul, where tight moments came early, but Alcaraz's first serve and aggression prevailed in key games.
He's creating power and generating his own, which he does have to do off of those slices. He's able to get the ball rotating and turning over.
Then in the quarterfinal, he overpowered home favourite Alex de Minaur with consistent pressure and variety to clinch his spot in the semi-finals, looking sharper with each match as he chases his first final in Melbourne.
Sensational.
Alexander Zverev's run to the semi-final began in the opening round against Gabriel Diallo, where he dropped the opening set but responded with authority, riding his serve and aggression to the win. In the second round, Zverev faced Alexandre Muller, grinding through longer rallies but maintaining control when it mattered.
Gets this ball down nice and low. With that double hand backhand, he can flick it in either direction.
The third round saw him take on Cameron Norrie, a battle of backhands and baseline depth with Zverev emerging on top. In the fourth round, he beat Francisco Cerundolo, again using his serve and forehand to dictate play. Then in the quarterfinals, Zverev delivered a gritty performance against Lerner Tien, overcoming resistance in a tightly contested 4-set match to book his place in the semi-finals and keep his bid for a maiden Grand Slam title alive.
What a performance
3 sets
from
to
the
1.
German.
6-3, 6-7, 6-1,
He is
7-6.
through to the semi-finals here for the 4th time, and his pursuit for a very first major title is alive and well.
After tracing their road to the semi-finals, it's time to see how it unfolds on court. We pick up the action in the 4th game of the opening set. Carlos Alcaraz is serving at 30-15. After exchange from the baseline, the Spaniard dictates play and finishes the point with a backhand winner down the line. Alcaraz takes the opener 6-4 in 40 minutes, converting his second breakpoint. Trailing 1-2 in the second, he serves. Both men rush the net, but the Carlos prevails with a sharp volley winner. After a grueling 78 minutes, the Spaniard claims the second set, taking the tiebreak 7-5. Now deep in the third set breaker, Zverev serves at 4-2. The German executes a sublime drop shot winner to widen the gap to 5-2. The third set went to Zverev's side after 65 minutes in the tiebreak 7-3. Fourth set, start a tiebreak. Alcaraz is serving, both players are at the net. But now the German manages better and wins the point with a forehand volley win. After 64 minutes of battle, Zverev fires an untouchable cross-court forehand to steal the set 7-6. While both men struck 12 winners in the set, he proved the steadier hand, committing just 7 unforced errors to Alcaraz's 16 to level the match at 2 sets apiece. Into the deciding 5th set, Alcaraz serves at 15-love. After a brief exchange, he catches Zverev off balance, feathering a delicate drop shot winner.
It's just too good.
Midway through the decider, Zverev serves with a break advantage. But in a flash, Carlos reminds us why he sits at world number 1. He sprints forward to track down a drop shot, firing a passing shot winner past the stranded Alexander. Zverev was serving to stay in the match, and despite the advantage he had built, During the fifth set, he couldn't convert it. He moved forward and attacked the net, but Carlos Alcaraz forced the error, drawing a miss that failed to clear the net. That point brought an incredible battle to an end after 5 hours and 27 minutes of play. It will be the Spaniard's first final at the Australian Open, where he will face the winner of the semi-final between Novak Djokovic and Jannik Sinner in the fight for the trophy. Carlos Alcaraz finished with 78 winners, winning as many as 74% of points on his first serve and converting 4 of 14 break points, while Alexander Zverev recorded 56 winners. When it comes to unforced errors, the two were fairly evenly matched. Now we'll hear from the first finalist on how he managed to win this match despite the struggles he faced in the middle stage.
Believing all the time. I think I always say that you have to believe in yourself, no matter what, no matter what you're struggling, you've been through, no matter anything, you gotta still believing in yourself all the time. I was struggling in the middle of the third set. It's physically it was one of the most demanding matches that I have ever played in my short career, I would say. But I've been in these kind of situations. I've been in these kind of matches before, so I knew what I had to do. I had to put my heart, into the match. I think I did it. I fought until the last ball. I knew that I was going to have my chances. I was passionate, in the fifth set, but extremely proud about myself and the way that I fought and the way that I came back, in the fifth set.
If he wins the title on Sunday, he will become the youngest player in history to complete all 4 Grand Slam titles, and he also reflected on what that achievement would mean to him.
Thank you to put, so much pressure on me right now. Kidding. No, don't worry. I'm just really, really happy, to have the chance to play my first final here in Melbourne. This is something that I was pursuing a lot, chasing a lot, having the chance, to fight for the title. I think it's been a great 2 weeks so far. I think my level were increasing a lot. But one thing that I gotta say is I couldn't stay here right now, doing this interview without these guys. It's been. It was for me, a real pleasure, playing in front all of you. The way you push me back, into the match, the way you push me, every time, every ball, every point, it's been crazy. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for for the support I just got not only in this match but during the whole tournament. Hopefully on Sunday it's gonna be a great atmosphere, a great support. So I just can't wait. But obviously right now I'm just my head is about recovering as much as I can. Just to try to be in a good state, to put a show for you guys, and see you on Sunday, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see him on Sunday for sure. That's Carlos Alcaraz. What a performance.
Making his way onto Rod Laver Arena first is the reigning title holder and world number 2. At 24 years old, the Italian Jannik Sinner returns to the scene of his triumph, stepping onto the court to successfully defend his crown at the Australian Open 2026. His opponent needs no introduction on this ground, entering this arena as the undisputed king of Melbourne Park. At 38 years old and currently ranked number 4, the legendary Novak Djokovic strides out to challenge for yet another major trophy, standing tall as a staggering 10-time Australian Open champion, ready to reclaim his territory. Before we dive into the action, let's take a look at how these two made their way to this semi-final. Defending champion Jannik Sinner began his title defence in commanding fashion, advancing from the first round when Frenchman Hugo Gaston retired early with Sinner leading comfortably. In the second round, Sinner continued in control with a straight sets win over James Duckworth, showcasing his depth from both wings.
Back knee near the ground.
just the sawn-off finish.
The third round brought a tough test against American Elliot Spizzirri amid intense conditions, but Sinner battled back after dropping the first set to prevail in 4 sets under a closed roof. In the fourth round, he faced fellow Italian Luciano Darderi, where Sinner's precision and power earned him a straight sets victory and a place in the quarterfinals.
Jannik Sinner is through to the 14th Grand Slam quarterfinal of his career.
Then, in the quarterfinal, he defeated Ben Shelton in straight sets, closing out another strong performance to secure his spot in the semi-finals. Sinner's run from round one has been defined by resilience and big match composure as he aims for another title match.
That's a brilliant from start to finish.
Novak Djokovic's path to the semi-final was shaped by a mix of resilience and fortune. In the first round, he moved past Pedro Martinez with the trademark precision that's defined his career at this major.
For the 10-time champion in Australia.
Through the second and third rounds, Djokovic absorbed pressure and broke late in sets to advance without dropping focus. In the fourth round, he benefited from a walkover when Jakub Menchik withdrew, giving him extra rest. Then, in the quarterfinal, Djokovic found himself in trouble against Lorenzo Musetti, falling behind 2 sets to love before Musetti was forced to retire with an injury, handing Djokovic a place in the last 4. His experience and mental toughness have kept him in contention as he seeks record Grand Slam success. And now let's get into the action. Serving for the opener at 5-3, Sinner earns triple set point at 40 love. He seals the frame emphatically with a clean backhand winner. Taking the first set 6-3, in 38 minutes, the Italian struck 15 winners, while Djokovic struggled slightly, committing 8 unforced errors to Sinner's 7. Djokovic looks to level the match, serving at 5-3. Up 40-15 with 2 set points, he dictates the rally and fires a forehand winner. That seals the second set 6-3 after 47 minutes. Locked at 2-all in the third, Sinner faces danger, serving at 30-40. On breakpoint, Djokovic attacks the net to force the error, but Sinner comes up clutch, ripping a passing shot winner to save the breakpoint, the ball catching the edge of the line. Sinner claimed the third set 6-4, punctuated by a solitary backhand volley winner. Fast forward to the fourth. Djokovic leads 3-2 and is on serve. At 15-all, the Serb takes control, ending the point with a thunderous ground stroke winner from the baseline. Serving on his third set point, Novak holds his nerve, delivering a heavy serve that forces Jannik into an error to capture the fourth set. After 52 minutes of intensity, the stats showed just how tight it was. Sinner actually struck 17 winners to Djokovic's 16, but the 10-time champion wins the big points to level the match at 2 sets all. Tension mounts in the critical 7th game of the decider. Locked at 3-all, Sinner holds game point at 40-30, but Djokovic refuses to yield. After a punishing exchange from the baseline, Novak steps in and blasts a forehand cross-court winner to force juice. Drama at 5-4, 40-30. Djokovic stands on the brink of victory with his second match point. He looks to have the upper hand, but Sinner produces a miraculous defensive save. The Italian scrambles to stay alive, turning defence into offence to win the point and save match point number 2. After 4 hours and 9 minutes of warfare, Novak holds his third match point. Under immense pressure, Sinner misfires, committing an unforced error to hand the victory to the Serb. The final score reads 3-6, 6-3, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. The stage is now set. Novak advances to face Carlos Alcaraz on Sunday in a bid for his historic 11th title.
The King of Melbourne is back in the final.
The stats were largely on the Italian side. Jannik Sinner fired an incredible 72 winners, but it wasn't enough to topple 10-time Australian Open champion. Novak finished with 46 winners, with both players level on 42 unforced errors, but he made the difference by producing one key break in each set and saving as many as 16 breakpoints against him. Novak Djokovic couldn't hide his emotions after reaching his 11th final here, and neither could the crowd in the stands.
I'm lost for words right now, to be honest. Oh my God, where should I? It feels surreal, to be honest. Playing almost, it was over 4 hours, almost 2 a.m. Reminiscing in 2012 when I played Rafa in the finals. That was 6 hours almost, but the level of intensity and I guess the quality of tennis was extremely high, and I knew that was the only way for me to have a chance to win tonight against him. He won last 5 matches against me. He had my mobile number, so I had to change my number for tonight. No, jokes aside, I told him at the net, thanks for allowing me at least one, in the last couple of years. I have tremendous respect for him. Incredible player. I mean, he pushes you to the very limit, which is what he did tonight to me. So he deserves a great round of applause, obviously, for his performance. Some legends stayed up to 2 a.m. Margaret Court, thank you so much for being here tonight. I cannot thank enough for the support to all the people. I mean, you guys have been incredible tonight, honestly, incredible. I love our passionate relationship. Every year is something different, And tonight it has been one of the, if not the best night, atmosphere-wise, support-wise, I ever had in Australia. For sure. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
He then reflected on his predictions from last season about how difficult it would be to face top 5 players, and also look back at previous semi-final match.
I wasn't wrong. I said it would be very difficult, but not impossible. So here we are. Yeah, you're right. You're recalling it very well. I said that they were playing on a different level, so I just had to find that level.
You got there. And you get to play another one of these young guys. Did you get a chance to watch Carlos and Sasha's match this afternoon while you were getting ready for yours?
Yes, I did watch. I was very eager to get out on the court. So what an incredible match. I mean, we tried to match that quality and that intensity. But credit and kudos to both of these guys for battling it out. I think you guys got your value for the ticket today. That's for sure. That's for sure. I want 10% of tonight's tickets sold. Craig, 10%, no negotiations. What did I want to say? Yeah, I saw Carlos after the match, and he told me, I'm sorry to delay the start of your match, and I told him I'm an old man, I need to go earlier to sleep, so I'm looking forward to see him in a few days.
We're looking forward to it as well.
To close, he spoke about what a victory on Sunday would mean to him.
Honestly, it feels like winning already tonight, winning the whole. But I know I have to come back in a couple of days, well, less than a couple of days, and fight the number one of the world. So I just hope that I'll have enough gas to stay toe to toe with him. That's my desire, and then let the God decide the winner.
Good luck, Novak. What a performance tonight. There he is, the 10-time champ. It might be 11 come Sunday.
Day 13 at the Australian Open is in the books. Defined by 2 intense men's semi-finals, Carlos Alcaraz pushed through serious mid-match struggles and a medical timeout, coming through what became the longest match ever played at the tournament to secure his place in the final. In the second semi-final, Novak Djokovic came through a long, punishing 5-set battle against a much younger opponent. 2 days remain. The women's and men's finals are now set. Stay with us for the finish.